In the previous section, we learned how laws are created in Arizona through the legislative process and how they are organized into the Arizona Revised Statutes, ARS. Now, we focus on one of the most important parts of those statutes for real estate professionals. Title 32, Chapter 20, which specifically governs the practice of real estate in Arizona. These statutes outline everything from licensing requirements and broker responsibilities to disciplinary procedures and consumer protections. The Arizona Department of Real Estate, ADRE, is the agency responsible for interpreting, enforcing, and administering Title 32, Chapter 20. Understanding how the ADRE regulates these laws helps every licensee recognize the connection between statutory authority, administrative rules, and daily professional conduct. Overview of Title 32, Chapter 20. Title 32 of the Arizona Revised Statutes is titled Professions and Occupations. Within it, Chapter 20 is devoted exclusively to real estate and property management. It contains over 100 statutes that define how the real estate industry operates within the state. Some key examples include ARS Section 32-2101, definitions of terms such as broker, salesperson, real estate, and property management. ARS Section 32-2124, pre-licensing education and examination requirements for obtaining a real estate license. ARS Section 32-2153, grounds for license suspension, revocation, and disciplinary actions. ARS Section 32-2173, requirements for property management agreements and trust account handling. These statutes are not merely guidelines. They are laws enacted by the Arizona legislature. The ADRE ensures that these laws are followed consistently across the industry. The authority of the Arizona Department of Real Estate. The ADRE's authority originates directly from the Arizona legislature through ARS Section 322102 and ARS Section 322-10332-2104. ARS Section 32-2102 formally establishes the Office of the Real Estate Commissioner and the Arizona Department of Real Estate. ARS Section 32-2108 outlines the Commissioner's powers and duties, granting the ADRE the authority to enforce and administer all real estate laws under Title 32, Chapter 20. This means that while the legislature creates the law, the ADRE acts as the regulatory body responsible for implementing it. The commissioner ensures that licensees act ethically, maintain required education, and protect the public's interests in all transactions. ADRE's regulatory responsibilities. The ADRE performs multiple functions to uphold the intent of Title 32, Chapter 20. Its work can be grouped into four major categories. 1. Licensing and education oversight. The ADRE reviews and approves real estate schools, instructors, and pre-licensing courses to ensure compliance with ARS Section 322135 and R428401 of the Arizona Administrative Code. It also evaluates applications for salesperson, broker, and property management licenses, verifying that all applicants meet statutory qualifications, such as good character, education, and examination passage. Example: if a prospective agent completes the required 90-hour pre-licensing course and passes the state exam, the ADRE confirms eligibility under ARS Section 32-2124 before issuing the license. 2. Compliance and enforcement under ARS Section 32-2153. The ADRE investigates complaints, conducts audits, and takes disciplinary action against licensees who violate state law or commissioner rules. This can include issuing fines, suspending licenses, or revoking them entirely. Example: a broker who fails to maintain proper trust account records under ARS Section 322151.01, may be investigated by the ADRE's Compliance Division and could face sanctions or revocation. 3. Consumer protection and education. The ADRE's mission extends beyond regulating licensees. It also serves the public. Through consumer education materials, online complaint forms, and public access to licensee records, the department promotes transparency and trust. The Arizona Real Estate Recovery Fund, authorized by ARS Section 322186, further protects consumers by compensating those who suffer financial losses from the dishonest acts of licensed agents or brokers. 4th, rulemaking and administrative guidance. While statutes are created by the legislature, the ADRE develops administrative rules under the Arizona Administrative Code, Title 4, Chapter 28, to interpret and enforce Title 32. These rules, known as the Commissioner's Rules, clarify how statutory requirements are to be applied in practice. For example, R4-28-1101 establishes standards of professional conduct. R4-28-1103 defines broker supervision and control requirements. R4-28-502E regulates advertising and the use of trade names. This combination of statutory and administrative regulation ensures both clarity and accountability across the real estate profession. The role of the Real Estate Commissioner. The Real Estate Commissioner, appointed by the governor, serves as the executive head of the ADRE and is responsible for carrying out the legislature's mandates under Title 32, Chapter 20. According to ARS Section 32-2107 through ARS Section 32-2108, the Commissioner may investigate and audit real estate transactions, adopt rules and issue administrative orders, approve or deny license applications, conduct disciplinary hearings, and maintain public records and reports on the real estate industry. Through these powers, the Commissioner ensures that the ADRE fulfills its constitutional duty to protect the public interest, promote education, and uphold professional integrity within the real estate industry. Example in practice. Consider the following example. A salesperson advertises a property using misleading language, suggesting a guaranteed profit on investment. A consumer files a complaint with the ADRE, alleging false advertising. The department investigates the claim, referencing ARS Section 32-2197.17, Advertising Requirements, and R4-28-1101, Standards of Honesty and Fairness. If the investigation confirms the violation, the Commissioner may issue a civil penalty or suspend the agent's license. This process demonstrates how the ADRE enforces Title 32, Chapter 20, to protect the public and maintain trust in the real estate market. Review summary. In this section, you learn that the Arizona Department of Real Estate is the state agency charged with regulating Title 32, Chapter 20 of the Arizona Revised Statutes. Key takeaways include the ADRE enforces the laws governing real estate licensing, education, and conduct in Arizona. Its authority is derived from ARS Section 32-2107 through Section 32-2108, granting the Real Estate Commissioner power to regulate the industry. The ADRE's duties include licensing, compliance, consumer protection, and rulemaking through the Arizona Administrative Code. The Real Estate Commissioner ensures that all laws under Title 32, Chapter 20, are implemented fairly and effectively. Together, the legislature, ADRE, and Commissioner form the backbone of Arizona's real estate regulatory system, ensuring professionalism and public protection at every level. Discussion 1. What is the primary role of the Arizona Department of Real Estate? Answer. To administer, enforce, and regulate all real estate laws under Title 32, Chapter 20 of the Arizona Revised Statutes. 2. What gives the ADRE its legal authority? Answer. The ADRE's authority comes from ARS Section 322107 through ARS Section 322107 32-2108, which establish the department and define the powers of the real estate commissioner. 3. How does the ADRE protect consumers? Answer. By investigating complaints, enforcing disciplinary actions, and administering the Real Estate Recovery Fund for victims of licensee misconduct. 4. How do administrative rules relate to statutory laws? Answer. Administrative rules interpret and enforce statutory laws, ensuring that legislative intent is carried out through specific procedures and standards. Closing remarks. Title 32, Chapter 20 of the Arizona Revised Statutes is the legal heart of the real estate profession, and the Arizona Department of Real Estate serves as its guardian. By regulating licensees, enforcing laws, and educating the public, the ADRE upholds the integrity of the industry and protects consumer trust. The department's work ensures that real estate remains a fair, ethical, and transparent profession in Arizona. As you continue through this course, keep in mind that every action you take as a real estate professional ultimately falls under the authority and oversight of the ADRE. In the next section, we will explore how the Commissioner's rules within the Arizona Administrative Code further refine and enforce these statutory requirements.